All right, y'all. What's up? We on the third episode of Can't Fake the Tape. It's me, my boy Dre, and we got a special guest. Introduce the guest, Dre.
So we have a new guest for our third week, our third episode. One of the best PGs I played with, you know what I mean? Street ball. My boy Reek. What's good? Say what's up to everybody, Reek.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Appreciate y'all having me up here, man. For real.
Now we appreciate having you, bro.
Thanks, definitely.
Yeah, man. Like I played with Reek for a minute, man, at the gym, and out the park. He a great dude. On the court, off the court, I can't say enough good things about him, man.
Now, facts, same here. I first met him playing that 24-hour fitness. All I could remember just the handles getting hit crazy with different moves. I'm like, yo, I don't want to guard this man, yo. So yeah, facts, much respect. Met him at 24-hour fitness.
So me and Dre got questions for you, Dre. I'm gonna ask 5, and you gonna ask 5, right, or more?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can rock with it.
All right. So you want to go first? Or want me to go first?
All right, you can go first.
All right. So I got a lot of questions, but I'm only gonna do 5 because Dre got questions too. So
all right.
My question to you is: when we ask everybody on here, do you get buckets?
Do I get buckets?
You don't gotta be humble, bro. You don't gotta be humble. Let people know what it is, bro.
Straight fire, man. You gotta tell the truth out here, man.
I mean, I do feel like I'm a bucket getter. Like me, you know me. Like I like to play the game the right way, though. So like, you know, I like to facilitate too. But I definitely feel like I'm a bucket getter. Like I feel like it's not too many people that like when I really feel like going past you. It's not too many people that can really stay in front of me. So
I feel you. That's facts, man. You can't even argue that one. Go ahead, Dre.
Definitely. Gotta put it in the loop. My question is, for an NBA player, who do you think you resemble your game as? Who do you look up to as?
So, like, if somebody never seen you play, what player would you be like? Ah, yo, if you you never gonna see me play. This is a player that would be a good comparison.
Yeah, I feel like over the years, I've heard a lot of Russell Westbrook comparisons. I like that comparison, but I feel like I try to do what he does, also mixed with like a little bit what Kyrie does. So I feel like a mix between those two guys, but yeah, like those definitely two guys that I look up to, though.
Nice, and I respect that because I know like the Russell like comparison, like the way you attack the basket fearless. You're not afraid to take contact and one layup, but then the crappiness of the ball handling with Kyrie. So yeah, I could dig that. I definitely agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I would have to agree too because I don't think you could just say one or the other. I say like the way you attack like violently, like not in a bad way, but you attack real aggressive.
Right.
The finishing is like Kyrie. It's like either side,
being strong as the other.
Yeah, so I could definitely see I think that's a perfect comparison right there.
Yeah.
All right. What levels on the organized did you play basketball at? Like what organized level did you play ball?
So I played high school ball right here in Bergenfield. Then you know, we weren't good my whole high school career, senior year, and then my senior year I started getting recognition from colleges like Willie P and the Rutgers Newarks, and I ended up choosing Ramapo, and I went up to play. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the best relationship with the coach, so I only played 2 years. But I mean, it was a dope experience. And then like after that, I became like the player I was supposed to. Like that going to Ramapo, even though I didn't play there, it turned me into a way better player. Like conditioning wise and everything just became way stronger, and it was definitely a blessing.
Yeah, I respect that, and like usually people would think like when somebody says like the coach or this and that, it's an excuse sometimes, but it's really not. Like if you look at I was talking to my friends about it. I ain't trying to go off topic, but look at my man from Jelly fan Quimley.
Yeah,
right.
He's killing right now for Alabama.
Killing it.
If you looked at him at Villanova, you'd be like, yo, this guy is horrible. How you make McDonald's, how you do all this, and look at him now.
Exactly.
He a killer, yo. So sometimes it's coaching and sometimes the fit, you know. So
and Alabama is just up and down, and they let him rock and play. And I mean, hopefully he gets on that draft board too, you know, soon because he's playing like an NBA player right now.
Yeah,
really. Name for outstanding player, like that's a good look.
All right, so my question is next. So Reek, one time I came, you know, to Emerson where we ball at, and I see you working with some kids. So what's some advice you could give to the the young ballers, the next generation, 21st century, what to work on in their games or some type of dribbling drill. So I seen that you was working with one of the kids with the dribbling. So what's some advice would you give the kids want to improve their ball handling or PG skills?
What advice would I give? One thing I always tell the kids that I do train at the moment, I always tell them to humble themselves, honestly, because I feel like a lot of these kids, like they want to be the best among their friends, or like they might be the best among their friends, and that makes them think they're way better than they are. So I try to get them to, just humble themselves and like just always know that there's somebody out there working way harder than you. So like I always just try to keep them in the lab and keep them out of trouble, and like we do all types of drills. Like we do it all. All the things you see on DJ Sackman page and all these guys. Like I try to implement that into their games. But yeah, I love working with kids though. Like it's dope. It's definitely a dope experience.
And definitely, even as an adult, like, we play street ball now. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting advice from older players. And I'm 27. Like, we all around the same age. So if somebody tells me or Reek, like, yo, Dre, you could do something different, or Reek, or probably could do something different. Like, I believe we're all students of the game, no matter whether it's basketball, in our professional lives, whatever. We're always going to be a student. There's always something where we can work on. You feel me?
Right.
I agree, man. I agree for wholeheartedly, man. All right, I'm gonna tie a couple questions together. So I'm gonna answer some, but then I'm gonna give them right to you. Okay. So I'm gonna say what position you play, but I'm gonna say more point guard, sometimes shooting guard, but more point guard. Because like even we on teams together, I like to run point. But I even had to tell you one day, I'm like, yo, Reek, we can't click unless you just running point. Like it can't be like because me and you like we're real. I'm not trying to brag, but we're real good.
Not right. No.
When we on teams, we kind of like defer. Like, oh, you go, I'll go. And I used to tell you, I put you assignment down like, Reek, if we ever on teams, you just got to go, bro. Like, just go. I'm going to just go and we figure it out. Like, no one going to get mad at each other. Just play your game, bro. Don't worry about me getting my touches. I'm not worried about you getting touches, but make sure you always bring the ball up and make sure you always go. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's true.
Because sometimes I think people like, I don't want him to, he's real good, so I don't want him to think like, I need the ball. Nah, you shoot. I don't even shoot the game. I don't care, bro. Let's win the game. Like, we got to do what we do good. You know what I mean?
And sometimes another person is a stronger position than you too. So, you know what I mean? So you got to defer and be like, yo, listen, you got it this game. You know what I mean? I'm going to play off your play style. So,
I
feel like that's why me and John played real well together, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And it be some things on the court, like I'm not even used to because some players don't even know how to get that. Like, it be like a play you do when I cut, and you always dime it. And sometimes I don't even catch the ball because I'm like, damn, like, nobody throws that. You feel me?
Let me say this, that whack pick and roll you and John be doing, yo. I can't stand it, but it's effective. Like the John Stockton, Karl Malone, little Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin game. But you can see how when y'all run that pick and roll, whether it's a pick and pop, that you guys have you guys actually speak on the side, like, yo, listen, this is what we need to do to win the next game. So which I respect. So that pick and roll, that pass, like Reek does it, the wide pass, you know what I mean? The bounce pass, crazy.
But the crazy thing was, me and Reek used to never win on teams because we used to always defer every time.
Every time.
I'm like, how the hell me and Reek not winning? That don't make any sense, bro. I'm like, yo, Reek, just go, bro. Like, I'll get the ball, I'm passing it to you, bring it up. Like, you got to get your rhythm that way. You know what I mean? I'll get going some other way, but you do what you got to do to get going, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so my question is, since we figured out what position you play, and we basically said that you can go to the right, you finish with either hand, but for people who don't know, what else do you think you do well on the court?
I think I do a good job of just playing my game. I know like I've never been like the greatest shooter or anything. So you guys, like I don't really, people know like either try to sag off me or try to I don't know, just force me to shoot. But like if they give me the space, I try to hit the shot, or if not, I try to always find the open man. Like I feel like for somebody to call me a ball hog or anything, it's like it can never happen. I would never be that type of person.
No, I respect it. I think your shooting is underrated. Like a lot of people don't think you shoot as well as you can, but you can shoot.
Yeah.
You think because you finished at the rim either way, you go fly past someone, they think you can't shoot.
Right.
But when I guard you, I'd rather you shoot than to drive.
Definitely.
I'm not stupid now because you can blow past me.
Yeah.
I'd rather you shoot than blow past me though.
Right.
Listen, I had to learn the hard way playing against Reek because he could dribble the ball, get to the basket. So I try to guard him like what so-called maybe you wouldn't say a weakness, but try to force him to shoot. So I try to guard foul line extended to a certain because I'm worried about the pick coming or just getting hit with a move to the basket.
Yeah.
So you really gotta pick your poison when you guard a Reek. You know what I mean? Don't think too much and don't reach. That's it. You can't reach. That's it. All right, so my question is, as the point guard, the number one position, what is the most annoying thing as a point guard that frustrates you, Reek? What's the most annoying thing, bro? Because I know you passionate, fam. I know you passionate.
Definitely passionate.
You lay back though, but there's sometimes.
Season up, Dre.
Frustrating thing as a point guard.
Are you good? You good?
Oh, now I can hear you, Jay. I would say one of the most frustrating thing is like me. I feel like I play hard on offense and defense. So then I see dudes that they play hard on offense. Then when we come on defense, they still jogging. But as soon as we go on offense, they got all the energy in the world.
Yeah.
I can't stand that for anything. Like if you're gonna play hard, I'd rather you play hard on defense and then take a break on offense. But that's definitely one of the most frustrating things.
And I get frustrated with that, especially in full court, Like, full court basketball, you got to play both sides. And that's why I be telling people, listen, if you don't feel like you're in shape playing full court, let's just do 3-on-3, 4-on-4. Because 50-50 going up and down the court. You can't leave back.
Exactly.
And I always tell people, I'm like, y'all want to go home and brag to your girlfriends and your friends that you scored this, and that.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't winning no games. What y'all bragging for?
Your man is scoring 10 on the team. Like, you want to go brag about your 8 points that you scored. Like,
tell the whole story. Don't tell half the story.
Right.
All right.
That's why we got Can't Fake the Tape.
Word. Your screen went up again. Are you good, Reek? All right. I'm gonna ask one more so we can go into the tape. What should I ask? All right, I'm gonna ask this one because it's gonna lead to the tape. All right, when you on your game, can anyone stop you?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think like I always give credit where credit's due, but I think there's a lot of guys that we play with that real good. Like Yatu, of course, Keys. Like we play with a lot of good players, and like I always like the good matchups, and I don't know, but I don't feel like there's anybody that could really, like, when I really get in the zone, I don't think there's anybody that could really stay in front of me.
Let me ask you a better question.
You freezing, Dre? He got you so scared you freezing, Dre. Hey, my boy. He got you frozen, Dre.
What's going on, Dre? What's going on?
Right. Yeah, you good, Dre. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad, yo. I'm going to say, like, to make a better question, can John Pride guard you? Can he guard you? Do you think he has a good chance of guarding and stop you?
Keep it real, Reed. If you think I can't, let him know.
Honestly, John plays very good D on me. That, like, John is one of the players that plays very good D on me. You too, Dre, but you, like, I don't know, Dre. Sometimes you get a little bit lackadaisical on defense, but John, I feel like he has a strategy on how to play me.
Exactly. See, I play Reek with this.
Yeah.
I'm not as fast as Reek.
I'll admit, I foul people.
I will see. My thing is, I won't foul Reek. If I foul Reek, I'll give it up.
Right.
But my thing is, I always try to work on my game. Me fouling Reek every possession is not helping my game. I don't care how old I am. I'm still trying to get better. I'm not trying to go anywhere, but I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
So what I do is, I'm like, all right, I cannot. It don't matter how old I am, how much weight I lose. I cannot stay with Reek. So I got to figure out ways to make Reek uncomfortable or make Reek shoot a shot he don't want to shoot.
Yeah.
Because if I go up on Reek, he's gonna blow past me. Whatever. So if Reek gonna hit 5-2s on me, cool, you got it. You got the game.
Yeah.
He can do it, but that don't mean that's what he wants to do. Yeah. So I figure out things he doesn't want to do, or I keep a certain distance where it's a weird shot, but he can't get the layup. So I figure out little things like that.
That's true. For real though.
But I'm not saying I'm shutting down Reek because I'm not by any means. I'm definitely not. But if he scores 8 on me, he scores 6, he scores whatever, he gonna work for every one of those points. It's gonna be a point he didn't really want to get that. He gonna get a couple. He gonna get it regardless. But he gonna have to. Damn, I don't want to shoot this jumper, but it's there, so I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
You can't play somebody to their strengths. You gotta play them to things they don't want to do. Like if you don't play me up, play me to one side. But I've been working on that too. Right. I'm hurt right now, but I've been figuring out stuff. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's John. That's why remember you used to shoot, and you know the way that you bring the ball up in front. I used to always just try to keep my hand that because that was like one of the only ways to really stop you from getting into your shot so fast. Like stuff like that. Yeah.
And like we play with each other all the time. It's like we gotta figure out each other's game, or we gotta get better. Because I'm not gonna go out there just to. I'm gonna play with you for 5 years.
Exactly.
And tell you the same way. Like, you gonna work for this? You gonna, you know?
It's war. Definitely war.
You got any questions, Dre? Any more before we hop into the video?
Now we can hop into the video. I'm ready to listen. I hope the highlight that you got queued up is not me getting a bucket on me. So you trying to put me on blast on Can't Fake the Tape.
Nah, it's not like that, man. Why you nervous though? You look a little nervous, bro.
Oh man.
All right, so it's Dre and Reek right here a little bit. It's not a bad bucket. It just and I watch this tape. I watch this whole tape. We're not gonna break down this one though, but I watch this one. And I want to say, Reek, you get fouled a lot. I'm not saying Dre was fouling you, because Dre wasn't fouling you that much this game, but you get fouled a lot. What do you say about that, bro?
Yeah, I never understood that. Honestly, like the way I play, I don't never try to foul nobody purposely or anything. I don't know if they're doing it purposely sometimes, but sometimes it do seem intentional because it gets crazy. But
don't reach.
I was watching the tape. I'm like, yo, like I thought I got fouled a lot. I'm like, Reek get fouled a lot. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So this play right here, it's Dre on Reek. See, it's a little jumper, you see, but Dre played it right though. You saw
I don't think I was playing him foul line extended. I put my hand up. You know what I mean? So listen. So I try to do my best. Good defense, better offense. You feel me?
So what do you gotta say about that jumper, Reek?
See, Dre was playing good defense right there, and he forced me to do something that I'm not the most comfortable with, but I had to take the shot. So,
right.
And trust me, I'm thinking too when I'm guarding Reek, so it's kind of hard. He could shoot it, he could knock it down, he could handle. Then you're worrying about the pick and roll or the pick and pop coming. So you really got to pick your poison and try to play as hard defense as possible.
Yeah, that was great. That was great defense.
One more play I wanted to show on this. I don't know if I can get to it. Shout out to T. I see T in the video.
Yeah, shout out to T.
Another thing about these games too, sometimes we get good games, but sometimes your team is so
That's a good pass.
Yeah.
That was a good pass. Like, see, like you got good vision, like dime to the T. It's a bucket. You feel me?
Yeah.
Communication on the defensive side, as we can see there. Jeez, yo.
It was a switch on Rick. I wanted to show. I think I skipped it. I hear it. I think this is it right here. It's a little foul, you feel me? But it's all good.
Definitely.
It was a switch on Rick. You got a bucket, but I'm gonna go to the last play because that kind of show you like how your game really is. Because I think the game you're breaking down really don't show your whole game because you're gonna see that's a bucket on Rick. That's what I was talking about. But it was a bucket earlier than that, like a way better bucket. But we're gonna go to this one. So Dre was guarding up on you. He playing a good distance. If you could pause it. You're not playing super close, but you're playing where you kind of can shoot, but you may have a step, but you more likely a shot. What do y'all think on this?
I think what I was coming from, not to cut you off, Reek. What I'm sort of kind of foul and extended, but you already hit a jump shot already on me, so I can't play too far. So already you're confident in releasing that shot. So I'm trying to play a little. I don't want to reach because when I reach, you're gonna teach. You feel me? So now I mean, so I'm in my head like I'm thinking, okay, the pick is coming. So go ahead, Reek.
Yeah. Right here, I'm just what you're giving me. Like like I said, it was good. Like it was good defense on the shot that I hit prior. So you playing good defense on me. So I'm just trying to feel out what you're able, like what I'm able to get from what you're giving me. And I don't know.
All right, so look, we got Dean, your boy. We got Dean setting the screen.
Your man's.
Like, these set the screen, good screen too.
Yeah,
And now you got Rick.
flow the game.
Is this game Rick? Is game? Is easy bucket on Rick? Is game?
Yeah, once I seen Rick step up, I knew that was food. So you know how.
All right, let's see
Time
what
to
happens.
eat. Time
Oh, that's
to
game.
eat.
That's game time. Look at Dre walk off. Look at Dre head. Look at Dre. Look at Dre. Game time.
Game time.
All right, man. That's not the thing I wanted to break down, but I just want to show people like how you can really create and everything like that. So the game we actually gonna break down, Dre, you kind of disappeared, but the game we actually gonna break down is more of you running point, obviously, in a situation where you were forced to hit a couple twos and make a couple big plays. Y'all were down in the game.
Yeah.
And go ahead, you can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, I remember this game. Yeah, well, we played at 12, so you get down to like 4-0, 5-0, it starts getting critical. So I remember we were down. I don't remember exactly what the score was in the video, but Keith's another great defender. He was guarding me, and
big guy too, good size.
Yeah, good size. Like he forced me to hit a couple threes from deep too. So I had to. My team. We needed some type of points on the board. So I needed to make something happen.
Yeah, I feel you. So what would you say the difference between full court and half court? Like what do you like playing more, and what do you think is the difference? What do you have to adjust in your game? That's a nice pass by Zach too.
I think full court like anything could happen. Like like somebody could get 2 points off just getting a quick fast break, but half court you gotta actually have like knowledge of the game and like have good spacing, and like it's a little bit more with half court because to get around half court defense you got to do a little bit more. Like you're not gonna get an easy fast break layup or a shot that bounces out to you and you're just wide open, like something like that. You're not really gonna get that in half court. So I think. And of course, like conditioning wise, you got to be in better conditioning to run up and down the court.
Definitely.
There go Keys right there, hitting the two. What would you say, Dre, about full and half? What do you think the difference is?
Well, I think the full court game really shows somebody's weakness because you can actually make really adjustments, and you can check their stamina. You know what I mean? So I think 4-on-4 is more of laid back pace of a game, but I think in 5-on-5 whoever is in possession of the ball can really control the pace, fast pace or not. So I definitely say you could see the real ballers from the amateurs between 4-on-4 and 5-on-5 basketball.
Great. Like Keys can shoot, man. When he on, man, he tough to stop, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely a tough guard.
This Keys right here, like he's a tough guard, man. He's tall. He's not short. He can shoot over anyone. Quick release.
All 5 positions, really, too.
Yeah, 6'4", like 230. Like he's a nice player. Nice, yeah.
Yeah, I think in full court, I think the advantage of full court is you can hide people. You can kind of hide people more in full court.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't have the stamina, even if they don't have whatever, you can hide people because the talent kind of makes up for. I think in half you can really ISO somebody, and like if you're not good,
yeah,
they can ISO you and they keep going right at you the whole game.
Exactly.
That's true.
And trust me, I've been got ISO'd a couple times. You know what I mean? Half court and full court.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
Definitely. So this is I think this is the last game of the day. Actually, it was a pretty good game. And funny thing was, Keys hit me up. He was like he wanted to break down this game, but then he was like, this is a game. Rick, he hit the 2 big twos on me. Nah, not this game.
Not this game.
You got to get the good tape.
Nah, he was balling this day too. I remember he was crazy.
So look, we're gonna break down this defense real quick. You're a lot shorter than Keys.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Why you guarding him, Reek?
Me, I'm never afraid to guard anybody.
Okay.
I don't care how big you are, and like honestly, Keys is somebody I've been playing with against for like 10 plus years. People don't even know. Like me and Keys used to like be rivals, like on the court, like not like each other. But then we got real cool, and that's my guy now. Shout out to Keith.
Shout out to Keys, man.
Shout out to
The
Keith.
way you guard him, you waiting for him to make his move and everything, and he goes for his move, and you get it right there.
Yeah, I know when he pulls that ball up, I know it's coming up fast. So I just try to, same thing I was saying with John, like I just get a piece of, like just the smallest piece of the ball and just mess it out a little bit.
Yeah, like you didn't even try to go for the high point. You went for it when it was low.
Yeah.
And it kind of definitely affected the shot.
I think if I remember, I think I got a piece of that one, honestly. I'm not sure, but Keith, like I said, he's a tough guard, and I gotta be locked in every time I play him on defense.
Yeah, and both of you guys have a high motor too. You guys don't get tired neither, so you can't really lack off or be lackadaisical about really good about both of you guys' games too.
Yeah.
So this is bad camera work by me. I apologize.
Nah, you good, man.
Billy with the classic screen. Oh,
Billy,
that was a tough foul.
That was a tough foul right there by Mike, man. You got Nick with the ball. Shout to Nick. Nick's a solid guard too. Nick's
shoot, man. Really good.
Yeah, Nick and they're good. Yeah, they're good players.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
you got some good times in that game. I hope we get back in there.
Now, yeah, we're waiting for you to get back, man. I'm waiting to get back on the court with both of y'all, for real.
Alright, yo, I'm ready though, man. I just gotta come down on this.
Yeah, Joe, you freezing, bro. Boy, scared. All right, right here, you got your running point. So, so basically, if you're down in the game, what do you look for in your team, or what do you look to happen when you start losing by maybe 3 or 4 in a game? It's a quick game to 10, maybe.
Yeah, I'll try to get a bucket myself, but like if I notice that the defense is like real focused on me, I'll just like try to like, I don't know, try to like lull them to sleep, like dribble a little bit, like do what I can, and then finally, open man, somebody like Billy or somebody like that has a better shot than me and can knock down the shot and get us back in the game.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people too. I'm like, no matter how much I'm scoring or whatever you think, get ready because they keying in on me. So get ready to hit that shot. You know what I mean? Because the ball gonna come your way.
Exactly.
And I think on a possession before, they was running a high screen and roll. And then once Reek made his dribble move, he got double teamed. So if he's getting double teamed, somebody's open, which Reek is gonna definitely hit the push with the wide open shot.
Of course.
So me and Drake talked about this a couple of times. We talked about getting people touches. Like, how do you like defer? Like, how do you know when to defer, and how do you know when to go, or how do you give out your certain touches when you're playing point?
I mean, I'm, as you guys both know, like just being guards, like it's a gift and a curse, like to, like want to make the right play, like, cause sometimes the guy that you're giving it to might not be the best option, but it was the right play to make. So sometimes it could be a gift and a curse, like trying to make the right play all the time. But like I still try to do it. It's hard not to. It's hard for me to just come down and just shoot. Like I don't even think I've ever taken like 3 shots in a row. So I do stuff like that. So I always try to get everybody involved, and I never want people to be like, "Damn, I hate being on this guy's team."
So all right, so we talked about your shooting being underrated. All right, so what do you see right here? Because you hit a 2 right on this play. So what made you decide to shoot the 2 right here? I'm gonna play real quick.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember Keith was guarding me, and Keith, like when he guarded me, he tried not to give me anything. So he's a good player and he can move laterally. So like I noticed that he had, like if I would have drove, he had me beat there. So he gave me a little space, and luckily, I mean, I was a little bit further than I usually shoot, but luckily I was able to knock down the first one, and that gave me confidence.
Fact. So we're gonna play that, and he had the hand up and everything, and it was
that looks about like 26, 27. That's like NBA range right there. Really, you gotta let it go like that 3 times to the head. You feel me?
Yeah, I was in my John Pride bag.
It was like time to go. I think the game is so it's about 6 minutes left in the game. Shout out to Will. What's up, Will?
Shout out to Will. Word.
Go ahead, Drake. Got any questions for Reek?
Well, one of the questions is though with Reek, when I see about his game, Reek always. So are you a righty or are you a lefty? Or are you expedite? I can't even say the word. So which one are you stronger with?
I'm right-handed, but you know what's funny? Like it's funny. Like in high school, I would always go everything right hand, but then one day I was so determined to get my lefty like stronger, and I just went to the park and worked on, and now it's like when I go do left layups, my left hand is the dominant one. So it's strange how that happened, but I am right-handed. I do like finish more with my left and stuff.
Because I was seeing in the tape when every time you bring the ball up, you're in your left hand. You don't
Right.
even let it touch your right hand. You bring the ball up in your left hand. I'm like, yo, which hand is he? Like sometimes, but that's good as a basketball player. You know, you have to make both hands as strong as each other.
Right.
All right. So basically they went down, they missed a shot, and then you come back down right after hitting the two, and you do this.
Another one
from the same spot.
Oh my God,
I was from the back. Like, what's up, Reed? They like, you was like, I'm not even gonna get. You said I'm gonna back up a little. I'm gonna go to the same spot and back up a little and let it go.
Like I said, I hate losing. I'm not a sore loser. I really don't like losing. So I seen we was in a bad place in that game. Like we was down like 5-0, like I said. So I knew that 2 quick twos will bring us back at least 5-4. So not the best shooter, but I try to make something happen.
Reek showed out his inner Mamba mentality right there, back to back, man. We ain't going out weak.
Exactly.
Yeah, I dig it.
Do you think you're hard on your teammates, Reek? Have high expectations, or what do you think it is?
Yeah, I think I have high expectations, and I feel like I always expect more than them. Like I always expect more from my teammates, and I know they expect more from me, like a lot from me too. So I guess I am demanding, but I feel like if I don't say something to you, then that means I think you're a lost cause, honestly.
Yeah.
So like if I'm saying something to you, it's for a good reason.
Exactly. And my thing is too, you gotta be able to take constructive criticism too, especially in the PG. You know, point guard, you doing the right passes, you getting everybody involved. See people missing easy layups, wide open jump shots. So I understand that. You know what? You know, let's go, Drake. You know, keep it going, Pride. Like, I mean, you're gonna hit that shot, so that's good. What you bring with the advice and also the constructive criticism to the game too.
And I want people to help hold me accountable the same way I hold them accountable. So it's like, it's the same.
Yeah. And that's a good point too. Like if if you don't say anything, that means you really don't expect anything from them. And another thing too is like you did just say again that people will hold you to a higher standard. They're always like, let's go, Rick, you gotta do this, do that. But you gotta do something too. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. They'd be like, yo, Rick, I need you to get six of the 12 points and play Dion Keys. And like, you gotta give me something too.
To go ride with that old man defense. They're talking about that balance.
But one thing about Reek, Pride, if you look, Reek has really long arms. So when he makes the crossover, you think you swiping, it's going right to the other hand. Like, oh man, now you got to turn around and get back on. Like Reek has long arms for a guard, for real. So you really not taking the ball from me. You really not really swiping from me.
Yeah, I try to use that to my advantage. Like once I noticed that one day that I had, like somebody was telling me like, yo, you got real long arms. And I just started playing more defense, try to find more ways to get steals because of my long arms and use that as my advantage.
All right, so I think at this point, the game is either tied or it's super close. Yeah, and it gets real interesting down the stretch, man. Like I was saying, like people think like like you say you're hard enough, but you do trust your teammates. That's one thing people can't say about you. They can't say about you that you don't trust your teammates because you really do. Yeah. And the way the game ended, it kind of proved that. Like, see, Keith hit a jumper.
Y'all both was going back to back with each other, for real.
So they hit that jumper, and everybody thought the game was gonna be over.
Yeah.
And I think even I was on video saying, "Yo, it ain't over, yo. Like, it's a big shot, but it's not over."
Right. Was this one? Did Billy hit a 3 here?
I think this is it right here. I think it is. I'm not sure.
High screen and roll.
High screen with Billy. It's my guy.
Yeah,
Billy, Billy always went screen too long.
So the crazy thing is, the camera's cut off because you're like under the rim. It's still on, the camera's on, but it's not on you. But you cut the rim and you get so much attention. So it's a bad camera work because you don't see you, but look how open Billy is.
Yeah.
Wide open.
You gotta understand, Billy is older than mostly everybody, and he could knock it down open. He actually can put the ball on the ground and do a little floater and finish at the basket. So you know what I mean. So he's too wide open right here. Too wide open.
Look at Keys. Keys is looking at Reek. Reek is under the basket, probably getting double or triple team. And look how perfect this pass is.
In rhythm.
Look, it's right there on the money.
Right on the money.
No one is near Billy. Billy had no choice but to make this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how open Billy is.
Yeah, that's probably the most open shot Billy got in years.
Facts.
Crazy. Splash.
Oh, that back down.
And then that was it. It came down. They tried to hit a bucket. He tried, and that was game, man. It out. And that was game, man.
Oh, because it's the time clock, right?
The clock, yeah. You play with the clock.
Okay, cool,
That's why I love playing the clock, man. That's real basketball, man. You gotta
in-game situations.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man. So yeah, that was the video we broke down a little bit of it. We did more talking and breaking down, but it was a great conversation. You know what I mean? Any closing words? Anything you want to say, Reek?
Nah, like I said before, like I appreciate y'all having me up here. Like I told you before, and John, I didn't get to tell you, Dre, but this is dope. Like I hope it blows up. Like I hope I get to continue this, and like I definitely appreciate y'all having me though, for sure.
Yeah,
bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, believe it or not, we've been talking for 50 minutes, and it don't even feel like it.
It don't even feel like it.
Yeah, it is fly by with this basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to everybody who check out the page, the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you want to be on the show. Tell us what you want to see, things like that. Go ahead, Dre. You can end and say what you want to say, bro.
You know, follow the @name Get Right Dre. But like I said, like Pride said, like and subscribe. Can't fake the tape. And there's one thing, my boy Reek, for coming on the show.
Word. Thank you.
Go ahead, Reek. Drop your Instagram and all that, bro.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is Tariq. TARRIKK. Follow me. You know.
You may need for a league or something. You may need a guard. You may need something.
Hit his DM, man. Hit his DM.
I'm always hooping. And anybody ever need a guard, you know, hit me up.
All right, y'all. It's been a great episode. Appreciate y'all and have a good one. Peace.
You too.
Later.